Hello everyone, I hope all of you are doing fine. So guys, today I'm going to talk about a very important interview question, strengths and weakness. So guys, this is one cliched question. This is one common question that gets asked in almost every interview, strengths and weakness, and many people really struggle to answer this question. So in today's short session, I'm going to answer this question for you people so that it could be real help to you in the actual interview. So before we get started, guys, my name is Himanshu. By qualification, I'm an MA and MPhil in English Literature. I have 11 years of training students for CAT and other competitive exams, and I had a 99.74 percentile in the CAT verbal section. So, guys, I've been training students and mentoring students for the last 11 years. You can always follow me on this on my Telegram, where I share the links of whatever sessions I take. Okay, so guys, directly jumping to the topic, the key things that you need to keep in mind while you answer this question, strengths and weakness. Okay, so the first step to handling this question is actually genuine introspection. So people, you genuinely need to introspect what is your actual strength. Okay, what are the things that make you better than the others? And then you also need to reflect on the weaknesses. What are the things that you really need to improve yourself on? Once you start answering this question in the actual interview, always emphasize those strengths for which you have a supporting example. Now some of you might ask me, sir, I have a so and so strength. Okay, I feel that I'm very good in communication, I feel that I'm very confident, I feel that I'm very persistent. Okay, but then, so I don't have any example to prove it. Okay, so guys, refrain from talking about any strength for which you don't have any example to prove. Always talk about those strengths or those aspects of your personality that make you better, for which you can give an example. Because once you give an example, it reinforces the point that you've just made. Okay, and it makes your strength more believable. Never be candid about your weakness. So guys, once you are done with the strength and you have given an example, the next question that comes, or the next thing that you are expected to talk about is your weakness. So a lot of people say that in the interview you have to be yourself. Okay, so guys, that is not a sound advice, because according to me, yes, you have to be yourself, you have to be genuine, but then you have to be the best version of yourself. So when it comes to weakness, never talk about such a weakness that may affect you professionally. Let me give an example. So let's say you are genuinely not good in English, you are very bad in grammar, you are very bad in vocabulary, and it's very difficult for you to actually communicate well in English language. Now, do you really think that when you go for the MBA interview, you can really tell the interviewers or the panel that I'm not good with English, I'm not good in English, and I cannot communicate? No, because obviously, if you're genuinely going to tell these people this thing, then you will get rejected. So what do? Guys, you talk about such weaknesses of yours that don't directly affect you professionally. Okay, let me give an example. For example, as a person, let us say you are extravagant, you spend a lot of money. As a person, you eat a lot of junk food. You know that you should eat more of home cooked food, but you have a tendency to eat a lot of junk food. Okay, now that is also a weakness. Okay, spending a lot of money on useless things, eating a lot of junk food, and not taking care of your health is actually a weakness. But the thing is that this is one of those weaknesses that don't really affect you in a professional sense. You can always talk about such weaknesses. Last point, once you mention the weakness, don't forget to mention the ways in which you are trying to rectify that weakness, the ways in which you are trying to improve yourself on that weakness. If you do not tell the interviewer how you think you are trying to improve yourself on that weakness, that will really make a very bad impression. Because guys, this is something that is very commonsensical. If you really know what your weakness is, then obviously you are expected to do something about it. And what that something is, you should exactly know. Okay, so guys, these are some of the tips that I wanted to share with you on this specific question that a lot of people struggle with, strength and weakness. And I hope this session has added some value. So guys, I'm gonna put out some more sessions on related topics of interview, so do watch those sessions on this same channel. Thank you very much. See you in the next session.